Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your beautiful location. How are you all doing, guys? I hope you're doing great. All right, my people, kindly pay attention to this, my story, and please do not forget to drop your advice at the end of it, right? All right, this our sister contacted me and she was like that she saw the post I made concerning that our sister that the husband is forcing to go under the knife for the fifth time. Do you understand? And she said that hers is similar but a different story. Do you understand? So she explained that she knew her husband for like 3 years now. They have been together as husband and wife, but luck did not smile at them immediately after they wedded. They had to wait for 2 years plus before she finally took in. As she is speaking to us now, she is heavily pregnant and might be giving birth any moment from now. Do you understand? So she said from the first month that the husband noticed that she is pregnant, like the fourth month, she told her husband that God has finally blessed them. That the husband was saying that she's not going to give birth normal, like she's not going to be pushing that child out from the normal because, do you understand, that she has to go through cesarean section. So she was wondering in her mind. She said when this issue started, she thought her husband was joking because she also explained that her elder sister went through Caesar and she knew what her mother, like the way her mom took it. Immediately they phoned the woman and said the sister phoned the mom and be like, that they have booked her for Caesar, that the mom went to the mountain and her mother didn't eat for days, like, and that is not that the husband, the elder sister's husband pushed her. It's just that the elder sister was in labor, and then when she got to the hospital, they found one complication or the other, which made the lady to give birth through cesarean section. Not that anybody or that is somebody's fault, that it was the condition of the whole pregnancy then. Do you understand? So but in her case, that there is no problem there, the doctors didn't say anything is wrong with her, that they, as a matter of fact, they have given her expect the date, you know, the date, that the date of delivering, that she should be expecting to go into labor. Do you understand? And then now she said from the beginning the husband has been like that she cannot push out that child from that place. And when she asked her husband why, the husband said that she should stop asking her why, that he has told her what he told her, that there is no how that baby can come out from that place, that she has to go for Caesar. She said she has been wondering that, but because her husband is this type of, she said that her husband is this type of man that always jokes a lot, that her husband can tell you something, if you don't know the man, you'll be thinking that the man is serious. At the end of the day, the husband may just be joking about it. She said from the beginning she didn't put her mind there, and that her not putting her mind there helped her a lot, because had it been she put her mind there from the beginning, that by now her BP would have increased. Do you understand? So she said when the baby goes to 5 months and other things, then because of her what she's feeling, that the pregnancy is not even allowing her to knack like before. Like so many times when the husband comes to her for them to knack, she will be like, no honey, because she explained that you know when a woman is pregnant, different feelings. It's not the way you feel, it's not the way I will be feeling, and it's not the way the other person felt. Do you understand? It's a different feelings. Do you understand? So she said her own feelings from that first to 5 months is like she don't want any odogu to go into her body or anything. So she went to antenatal. Do you understand? That the nurses were telling her that that place is still very tight, so that she needs a lot of knacking, especially now that she's pregnant too, so that there will be free passage of the baby when the baby is coming. If not, that they don't think that she's getting enough of knacking, that she should tell her husband that the husband should at least knack her 3 to 4 times in a week. Do you understand? So that, do you understand? So that when she went home, she now told her husband that look at what they now said. They now said, and the husband was like, but it's not my fault now. Is it not you that always don't want to knack? And beside, even though that place that didn't open, it doesn't matter, because personally I don't want that place to be whiter than what it is now, and this is my reason. This is the reason I kept on telling you that you're not going to push out that baby. Do you understand? So don't worry about opening that place more, because if that place gets bigger than it is now, I'm not sure that this marriage will work out between the both of us. So she said that is when she realized that the husband hasn't been joking all this while. She now asked the husband, what do you mean? And the man repeated himself. I said you shouldn't worry about the free passage of the baby, that you're going for Caesar. And I'm going to go to you with you to the hospital when the time is right, and then we will book for Caesar. You have to agree with me. We have to sign that you're going for cesarean section. I don't want you to push out any baby from that place, because once that place gets wider than what it is now, I am not going to continue in this marriage. She said she ran mad. She said she ran mad. She asked this man, what do you mean? And now she said she becomes so confused, because the husband also is telling her that the case of the Caesar is between herself and the husband, that the parents doesn't have to know about it, which is her mom. That the mom doesn't have to know about it, or any of her friend or anybody. They don't have to know about anything. That is just going to be she and the husband walking into the hospital and signing Caesar for your wife. Your wife that is okay. Your wife that the hospital has confirmed that she can push her baby out normally, and that nothing is wrong with her. You are pushing her into having Caesar. Do you understand? So she said that she refused, and this has been a very big issue in her home. So now she said that any moment from now she'll be putting to bed. Do you understand? That the date they gave her is actually this coming May. So any moment from now, and you know when they tell you May, is normally 2 weeks before or 2 weeks after. So she's very scared, because she said this thing, she have practically refused to go to the hospital with her husband to go and sign Caesar, because she do not understand. She now told me that one of her friend that got married before her, she mentioned the girl and the child that the girl left to the world beyond. She said that the girl went into the theater and then the girl left from her. But I told her that no, something must have happened to the girl. That does not mean that is the same fate of other people's who is going to go into there. That so many has gone there. But the people that went there didn't go there because their husband said that they don't want their acres to widen. That because because you know that any woman that gives birth from Caesar, like any woman that gave birth with Caesar, yeah, the acres always remain the original, like the way it came. The acres remains the way it came. Like if that person hasn't been knocking around, though, if you have not been nakademus, do you understand? If you're just with one man, like you're married, you're not married and you're testing sizes of acres, do you understand? Your acres will remain the same size. That size that your husband met it, that is the same size it will remain. That is for women that are giving birth from Caesar. But it's not an advantage. It's not an advantage at all, because when a woman gives birth, the acres will still go back to normal. It's just going to take few months for this woman to put herself back to her normal self. Do you understand? I don't understand this thing of men saying that when their woman give birth, push out a child, then the acres will be wider. And because of that, okay, even if that person's body is so elastic that person couldn't put the acres back to the normal shape, is it the reason you should push your wife to theater? Is it the reason you should tell your wife to go and then you are the one, you want a child, and then on top of it you are sending her to a do this man know the kind of pain that women are seeing in that theater? Do you know that it's between life and death? And you're pushing a child, that a girl at that age, her first child, you're pushing her that she must go and do this, otherwise she should kiss the marriage bye-bye. My people, this lady said because she has refused to go to hospital to sign Caesar with her husband no longer eats her food, her husband no longer touch her. She said for the past 2 weeks now, the man never knock her. Despite the fact that they said she should be knocking from the hospital, but say the man never knock her, the man no dey touch her. If she cook food, keep. The man will, if the man is coming back, is either the man will buy food on his way, or he will eat outside. When he gets home, he will bath and go to bed. That the man doesn't sleep on the same bed with her anymore. The man doesn't touch her, and the man doesn't eat her food. She's confused. She said she don't know if she should call her parents and explain to them. But the husband has warned her that, including the parents of her parents-in-law and her own biological parents, that nobody should be aware of that decision that is supposed to be between herself and the husband. She said she should follow her husband to go and sign. What if something happened to her? Do you understand? Because she said she have prayed over it. She have thought over it, that negative thoughts keep coming to her, that she have not come to terms, she have not come to agreement with herself that she should actually go and do Caesar like willingly, just because her husband don't want her acres to expand. What if something happens to her in the theater and all that, since it's not like she has any medical condition that warrants her going for that, or that is doctors have signed it for her, that they actually told her that everything is fine. Do you understand? And then she don't know. So she's asking our opinion. She's asking if she should go ahead and sign cesarean section to please the husband, or should she continue rejecting, or better stay, call her parents to explain the situation. She said right now she's very confused and her date is fast approaching. They say they gave her May, and it's usually 2 weeks before or 2 weeks after. So please, she need our advice as soon as possible. I told her to stay tuned in the comment section, that we will definitely do justice to it. Please, my people, let us advise this sister. Let us advise her. Any advice you have for her, drop it, please. I beg of you. This girl is very, very confused. She don't even know what to do. She don't know if she should please her husband or displease her husband. At the same time, I want to use this opportunity to advise all the men out there. Please, that woman that carried that child for you for 9 months, and then that woman goes there, pass through a lot to bring that child into the world, regardless of how it is done, continually appreciate that woman. Women are seeing a lot during childbearing. Women are seeing a lot, whether it was pushed or it's cesarean section. Ladies are passing through hell during childbearing, and this is one thing a man shouldn't joke about. Please continually appreciate. Do not abandon your woman, or for any reason use the condition of her PCOS after she must have put to bed to give an excuse, or to tell her things that will continually break her heart or her soul. Please, men, consider the fact that we are seeing a lot in that theater. We are seeing a lot in that delivering room that you have no knowledge about. Even though the one they explain to you, you will still not understand until you witness it. And I want to plead with all the men out there. If your wife is still giving birth, please, one of these days when your wife is pregnant and is about to put to bed, kindly go into the labor room with her, or go to the theater with her and witness the process. I bet you will forever worship where she stepped on. Go and witness the process, or please go to Google, go to YouTube, anywhere, type childbearing. If you want to see how Caesar or normal birth is being done, type it and watch the video, and then your mentality will change instantly, right? Do not forget to advise this our sister. I beg on all of you. I love you, and I will definitely see you in my next one. One love, my people. Bye.